নমস্কার, স্পটার নিউজে আপনাদের স্বাগত। আমি জয় চৌধুরী। মোহনবাগানে বিখ্যাত খেলোয়াড় বিশ্বকাপার জেমি ম্যাকলারেনের সঙ্গে আছি। জেমিকে আমি কিছু প্রশ্ন করছি। জেমি, মোহনবাগান in a golden run. Last 2.5 months they are unbeaten. But you are finished the last match against Goa, there is a break. And then for the playoff match, 2 semi-final and final expected. We are all expecting. How much it is tough to regroup again and for fighting for ISL Cup. Is there no break is there, it will be smoother, easier tasks for you or your team?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think with the way we are playing and how much effort we've put into winning the Shield, we're going to get some fresh bodies back. We've had a lot of injuries, but those players with the break can do our squad a world of good. So I think this is a good thing. We've obviously got the game against Goa, but you know, having a break is everybody can go visit their families, freshen up a little bit, and come back for. There's no issues about fitness, so it'll be a great thing for our squad to freshen up, see your families, and really go hard for what we believe is going to be 3 games.
Jimmy, any opponent defender, one foreigner and one Indian player who impressed you apart from the Mohanbagan defenders? Considering the other 12 players.
Yes. No, look, for me, Goa set up really defensive quality. Sandesh Jingani is obviously a very well respected Indian defender, so I found him very difficult to play against. And look, across the board in the league, there's very tough defenders. You can even say Ryan Edwards at Chennai is difficult to play against. Eze at Jamshedpur is very difficult. So they have the quality to try and stop us, and that's something we have to deal with as players. And we've shown across the board and across this season that we are the best team. But you have to turn up every game. You can't just rest on your laurels, and that's something that we won't be doing come the semi-final time.
Jimmy, in the middle of the season, you were struggling for your form. At that time, what is going on in your mind? And in the initial time, what is the problem? Is it an adjustment problem with the environment or something like that? But you, after that, you scored 4 goals in a row and 5 goals, and now 11 with just one ahead of Sulichati in 12. What is at that time? What is the problem? Or the reason?
There's no reason. You always have to stick to your structures, stick to the beliefs. Do everything that the coach has set out, because if you work hard, you'll always get your rewards. And not everything in football is always the way you want it to go. Of course, you want to score every game, you want to win every game, but what I've known is you put the team first and you will always get rewarded second. So that's something that I've always believed in, and it's worked for me along my career. Is once you put your teammates first, your coaches first, and you do everything you can to be successful, then you'll get your little luck. And I've had that turn of luck now, and I think that sometimes it's important to stay on your path and not get worried about the outside noise, because you can't control the noise, and you just have to worry about staying fit and backing your teammates and staying together.
And the last question, how much you confident to lift the ISL Cup, and what is your motivation against Goa team in 8th March? And are you really miss the arch rival Istanbul in the playoff?
Yeah, you can't really question about the derbies. They're the best games in the league for obvious reasons, but you know, they didn't make the playoffs. They're not making them. So as a player, you just have to focus on what's in front of you, and we know that we have, after this Goa game, we have 3 matches, and we've been so good turning up on nights where we needed to be, and we just look at it that we take one step at a time, but 3 matches will get us another trophy, and that's what we have to focus on. And like I said, we're going to have a little refreshment. Everybody gets to go see their families and get some bodies back from injuries, and you know, come the end of March, we'll be raring to go, and we can't wait for these games to come around and show what we're about as Mohanbagan.
Thank you, Jimmy.